link from Twitch.
Oh, okay, I got a new soldier skin. Okay, so yeah, I've been thinking about the what like the two heroes, even though they look promising, I think they're worth getting.
Borrelia and Seraphina.
Yeah, the two new heroes are coming soon. Because
Yeah,
I had to think wisely of my resources too.
yeah, I mean, I'm sure Kong will do a shitty summon and stuff like that. But
Yeah,
also, like, Borrelia is, for most accounts, barely worth pulling. She's very strong. Um,
yeah,
unless you're a weirdo like me, it's
yeah, and also
probably in their best
Seraphina
interest to
maybe
pick
as
her.
well.
Yeah, she's a little bit more niche, but she can do some stuff. She didn't really see a lot of PvP play, at least to my knowledge,
All
but
right.
Global doesn't always exactly follow the pattern Chinese players did.
Yeah.
All right, let's take a look then, JB. All right, see you later, Rice Crew. Hope you get a sweet cut. Yeah, so I'm just checking Discord chat. Flipterra is banned and is in box here. So did they already? Yeah, no, they need to restart. All right, so just gonna have to pause a second here while Vice swaps out his illegal hero for someone legal. Hey, Bit, how's it going? Hey, Devor. You guys getting your numbers in? I never really got that whole first thing, but that was like a thing for a while. I don't know if that's still something you see happening, or people showing up and be like first to a thread or to whatever, but I don't watch enough Twitch or enough YouTube or enough whatever to really know. But I think that was like a really big thing in the early 2020s. I seem to remember. How's it going, Colin? Oh, and Webtoon comments. I haven't read a good webtoon in a while, but the comments, like I would, there'd be some weird takes. I tried not to get, you're scrolling, you get to the bottom of your page, you catch a couple comments. Try not to read too much because they're just weird takes sometimes. All right, so it looks like they're about to go back in. They should attempt to do the same map and get Wally in his P1 again. Are you guys getting the sound of the nearby lawnmowers over my mic? Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Alright, easy enough. Wally's P1 again. No 5 restarts here today. Yeah. So Vice just swapped an illegal hero for an illegal hero. He should probably look at the banned list when he's making his box. This game will happen eventually. Eventually. Psychological warfare. This is going to be a very eventful stream here between the extra restarts, the whoa, 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 whoa of the lawnmower you guys are surely hearing. Um,
Yeah, I can kind of hear the lawnmower in the background.
Yeah, I figure. I don't think there's much I can do about it. I've got like
Yeah,
an
I mean it's
OBS.
not a lot. It's not really impacting the stream. Yeah, it's just a tiny bit of the noise.
I hope that's the case for people listening through stream rather than Discord.
Yeah.
I've got OBS set up to have like 2 layers of audio filter or whatever. See ya, Colin. Thanks for joining. Got all the pregame drama out and then get to dip out. All right, so we're gonna get attempt 3 here at a game, I think. We're gonna get in here now, and then next we're gonna see like an owl head pop up on someone. Yeah, Sakani. Doesn't Vice have like an Amadeus or something? I don't think that was in box. You should just throw that in there. You're right. Yeah, not OP at all. What was it this time? Is it the Julian or the Alti? But it looks fine either way. This looks like a legal box. I was checking earlier that it was 5 dudes and it's still 4 dudes, so. But yeah, here we go. We're gonna successfully get a game here. I'm just amazed that it didn't take like 5 tries to get Wally in P1. Yeah, so I've got some follower emoji set up, and I think I set up some for sub. I don't know if I've set up the full 5 and 5. I know I have at least 5 follower. It might be 5 sub emojis at this point. So we see Vice banning out Caroline, Patricia, Lavina. So knocking out some of those enablers makes sense since Wallian's P1. You don't want to get rushed down super hard, although that's probably still what's going to happen. This was a game where P1 did matter a fair amount, given their captains. Wallian's not completely balls to walls rush. He's got stuff like the Almeida, but it's pretty rushy. I'm actually surprised he has Almeida and no Sissy with this box setup. So Vice picking Imelda. So like he's got the Varna, he's got the Imelda. So theoretically he wants to pick some super nuker, which is probably Vincent or Caroline next. And try to like one-shot Wallian's whole team. He is first picking a Lancer tank though. So like that's not gonna go, but this Caroline is going to smack with these buffs. It would suck for Caroline though if like the Imelda whip accidentally breaks her Mech Knight, so she loses move, or at least only comes out net neutral after the whip. Oh, so he takes Michelle though. I would have thought Caroline because it's a pretty good map for her, and she's got those wider. Yeah, the Ashmar was really strong there. Yeah, I would have thought Caroline over Michelle. Michelle isn't necessarily going to be able to hit the whole team once Wallian spreads out some. Yeah, Ash plus Ares with Julian follow-up at that. I don't think Imelda's healing enough here to turn off the Julian. I'm surprised we saw the Ashmar allowed that late. I don't think the Tatalia really needed to be banned there. Wallian is obviously leaning far more AoE. It's not like Vice was picking tanks or anything like that. I don't know. This really is one of those matchups where P1 matters a lot. Because yeah, I don't think there's any reason for Wallian to do anything other than immediately partner the areas with Ashmar, pull them up a little bit, and then just have them ready to go. I don't think Vice has anything in one action that can punish. So top race is funny, right? I don't think she's very good in regular Apex unless you have either very good clock RNG or have also drafted Celica. She's just kind of an okay punish unit. But there's other units who can do that and a little bit more. But with Celica, she's very strong, in my opinion. Ski is one that loves to just start sacking all of his units in the fog, so that's top race with that Celica clock and just keep 2C'ing over and over and over. But it sounds stupid, but it really does kind of work. In this format, no Celica, so she's hit or miss. She's still strong in some drafts, even without like clocks and stuff, just because the hide is really potent against some teams. Not against Vice's team here, but so Vice ballsy in front lines like everything. I think he should have used the space better here. Like, Walian totally has the initiative here with the Ares, and he put all of his units in a nice little line for him. Oh, and he just sits. This is gonna hurt. Is he gonna have a Caroline and a Helena after this action? Because it's 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2. In fact, he could even run further than that if he really wanted to, because you could move a couple using the Ashmar. I guess so. And then use your AA and get another couple for free. Like, you could hit from here if you really wanted to, or here, I'm pretty sure. Since he gets run through and stuff. Like, what's a solo Helena gonna do? Oh, he doesn't immediately go for it, though. I don't know if I would have given him time to spread out. Might have also been interesting. So I think that using the alpha next was wrong. I think if you wanted to do anything that wasn't immediately going with Ares, it would be using Tabrace to put the feather buff on him so that he gets like 2 feathers on what he double AoEs here. Because I think that could fuck up Vice pretty good, getting all those feathers on him, because she doesn't really have Dispel. So no actual kills. I do feel like the way he did that, he really just didn't gain anything moving the alpha first. That was awkward. He just got to hit fewer targets for no real gain. In terms of hitting with that first AoE. Yeah, Julian's gonna go Zumi. So it looks like the Helena is gonna try and kill him. This is a really low health Helena though. If this is EMB, which very good chance he is. A lot of people like EMB Julian. Yeah. No kills. I guess it's not Archer, so it doesn't do like that much extra damage to the Varna or anything. It was buffless, but still. So I don't think that improved things for Vice killing, because now you've got those top race feathers and stuff too. Is he Spirit Boots? I don't think so. So like she does pretty good damage and stuff, but it's just not gonna win the cleanup game. You've got an Ashmar ready to come in and an Alpha ready to go in. Like even if you somehow do something to these two, like I mean this top race easily cleans up whichever their seeds hits next. Julian could also do that with 3Z. Maybe both, if he clocks, or not clocks, triggers here. GG. So I'm gonna guess that's all we're gonna get content-wise for now. I think Vice technically has some other games to play, but I don't know how interested he is in playing them. Um, yeah. Other than that, so I'm still missing my games versus Falcon, DK, Cecil, and Cucumber. I haven't really heard much from any of them. I think DK Cecil might be like Australia or New Zealand or something, so their times are awkward. I could try picking Falcon or something to see if he's around to play. Versus me. I have a freshly built 4-star Yulia I can try out. And she's a very 6-star or bust hero, but doesn't matter, we'll try it. If I get to fit in any more WaifuWar matches before the season ends. Gotcha, okay. Yeah, rip. That's just really not a matchup there that you want to be player 2 against Wallian's box while also not being like Hard Turtle or anything. Even Hard Turtle would really not want to be player 2 there because it's just going to be so much damage from the Ares and stuff. Yeah, so I think Cecil died to like Stow or something, right? So that was a single target rush. Trying to think about who else is said they're. Yeah, okay. Yeah, for WaifuWarS specific, I don't know that way. AoE Rush has really crushed that many people's dreams. Um, yeah, so a few seasons ago, actually, I thought it would be interesting. I asked someone who had like just a random level 70 account that had never done Apex before. I asked them to like queue. I think it was back in like season 15 or 16, just to get like ranked, like giving up all 5 forfeits, placing at 1,000 on like the last day of the season. And I think they were rank 1030 or something, which suggests that in season 15 there was about 1,000 people that hit the Apex button at least 5 times. Yeah, it's funny, right? Because like there's like some really good players that are just like a cut above the rest, I think. Damn, JB. But honestly, like it feels like there's a few players that I'm like 90% of games I play versus against them, I'm pretty sure I would just lose. Um, and then we've got the strong players, then you've got the mid-tier players like me, and then you've got the more casual players. All right, so Falcon's up to play my game versus him tonight, but that's not right now. So I'll probably take stream down unless we have some replays that anyone wants to send or we can look over or anything. I've caught a lot of the recent matches, so there's not going to be that many recent replays, I think. Yeah, I think basically all of yours are on stream at this point, JB. I can pick Wally and he could put the game versus Tao on his card. Oh, nice. Okay, he did. Put it on card. Trying to think about which of yours I've reviewed, Luna. I'll have to check, because I've peeked at your name card in, like, a pinch when I'm like, oh, I don't know, while I'm waiting for content or whatever, I'll look at yours and a few others that I'm like, oh, they're usually pretty good about putting one card. I wouldn't know if I've seen your game versus Raven, JB, without looking at the draft. Today is Thursday, so it's Key JB again. So Volume gets a strong P1. Oh, it was opening night. So Monday, Tuesday, it's the Evil Guys JB, which is like weapons or something. Wednesday, Thursday is Keys JB. Friday, Saturday is the Angelica JB, which is like armor or something, whichever the other one, like the Monday, Tuesday, doesn't give. And then Sunday's Golden Hammers. They're all one turn clearable at this point, except for Sunday, because you literally cannot make the enemy spawn faster. All right, let's take a look at drafts here. Wally's team looks strong. The Caroline on this map is really good. Other than that, he's got Julian. Vina's a nice enabler. Varna's a nice buffer. Works really well with the Caroline. It's what Vice almost got to set up last game if he wasn't player 2 and didn't position so aggressively. Styles got Smire, who, let's be real here, is neat, but she's pretty dead weight. So in terms of impactful units, Yusuke is pretty tough against AoE and stuff like that. Alicia can full heal with her 3C, so she also does fairly well. She's got a lot of reach. Wataru's kind of a meme. I'm worried about him with the Caroline, because he is an infantry. This is going to be a well-buffed Caroline. And we've got the T-Jess. T-Jess might let him set up some TP plays with Wataru or something. Yeah, right, the almost full-time thing going on. Like, how many non-time are in the box? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Damn, he gets the breeze too. Are you just gonna get Caroline killed by Wataru or something? Is that what happens here? I'm curious to see. Gets her a 10% damage buff. I don't know if that actually boosted her range or not. I can't really tell. Oh. That's Sumire TP. Is this a Wataru? Is this a Wataru meme? Right here? Pull the Sumire, run over. Hmm? Is he gonna put the alpha in such a way that he's not gonna let his units get killed by Wataru? Or is Wataru about to get a 6 snipe? Okay, Varna's coming in. Knocks off that accelerated aid, I'm gonna guess. Yeah. And somewhat blocks the Wataru play, yeah. Okay. At least in terms of killing Caroline. I bet he whiffs. I think I remember you guys talking about this actually. I think he whiffs here, right? Doesn't help that his skill has like awful animation there, where you could see like Varna got all of her attacks off before Wataru actually hit with the skill. I think it's a feature of Wataru that sometimes he just explodes when using his 3C because they just counter kill him. So Julian getting some nice little damage here. No trigger, no steals actually either. I don't know if they really had buffs to steal, come to think of it. So what's the Caro looking like? She doesn't get the Varna buff because we did go zooming in with her to slow down the Wataru. So it's target 3 away and then force ban, I think? No, 2 away, then force ban, so 2, 3, 4. So he misses the Alicia, gets everything else. Oh, he goes in with the Julian on the full health T-Jess. Okay. He does get killed pretty comfortably. So I think Style's trying to block the lane a little bit. It still doesn't stop her, though. So, yeah, he just takes the free bonk. What's Sumire gonna do about it? So now this becomes the Yusuke show. Can Yusuke carry? The answer is I don't think so. There is still a tank in play. So he goes to Fog with the, like, way out. The Alicia, I guess, spreading out so you can't get both in one go. I think she still reaches though, right? Yeah, that was ridiculously fast counter. I was thinking so too, because the Julian is also pretty known to have like decently fast counter, but the Yusuke just obliterated him before he even got like smacked. So no Moby down or anything on him, but the Alpha is guarding the stuff that matters. I think I would expect to see Alicia come in next, trying to spell the guard off the Alpha, take first life. Oh, he stands the Yusuke. Going for Wataru. Is his cooldowns back yet? I have no idea what his cooldowns are like to how long it takes for him to set back up. Okay, he's ready to go. It's just he's also an infantry against this stuff, so. I think explodes if he tries anything. Is that a 1-turn or 2-turn debuff? Just 1 turn. Okay. Interesting. I don't know why you commit your cooldowns if you're not going to do anything with it. Did he just want to avoid her being able to move or something? I don't know. Oh, is he just setting up the Alicia? Oh, the Alicia just runs back as well. What, to avoid the Karo basicing the Yusuke, you mean? I'm honestly not sure she kills him with basic, given his animation speed and that he's zombies. Not like she has attack buff or anything at this stage. So fortunately for Stau, he doesn't get his attack buff dispelled here on the Alicia. Poor Wataru. She does at least lose active guard. Oh, you're true. That's right. It is a 5 down. So I don't know if it's better for him to kill the Lavina or the Karo here. Just because Lavina still has that revive, which will be annoying. But because he doesn't, he lets him get his guard back up, like passive guard. I would have tried to get one of those DPS off the field personally. I think that standing Yusuke there wasn't necessarily the right call in my opinion. I think you get her on like... Would she have reached actually? She would have, right? It's move 2 blocks. So she could go 1, 0, 2. Attack from here. So like... No, he still had his AA skill. He hasn't really used it much at all. Yeah, I would have thought he should really have tried like the Lavina or the Caroline there, just so it's less things to hit your units. Not the Reaper Helm. I was gonna say, she should still have, like, the Reflect up. Because he has somehow not gotten the revive so far this game. Yeah, I think that was really weird that he didn't take a shot with the Alicia when he had the chance. Like, that gets her back to 100% HP. I'm not even sure any of those units one-shot her with, like, basic attack. So Yusuke whiffs this.
Okay, JB has started, and I noticed that my VC the connection is kind of weird now. Like for some reason, it just randomly disconnected me and then put me back.
So I think Wally makes the right call there, waiting for him to get off the fort. Just waiting for the AoEs. You don't really want to be hitting into that super fast counter animation. I think that's the right call. It's a nice heal block with Lavina here. That's a big deal. Because nothing left to trigger like a Mimir Dispel. Yeah, I don't understand. I feel like Stout had a reasonable chance if he took one of these units with the Alicia. Feels weird, man. Alright, we can take another look at one of Wallian's games, I guess, if we want.
Oh, by the way, Ozma, earlier today I got Ymir's attack one ready. Yep, I
Nice.
finally got my hands on Leo back.
Yeah, I'm not sure if we've seen the Will game or not, I can't remember.
Hmm?
I'm talking to Wallian in Discord chat. I don't remember. I feel like this looks kind of familiar. But I don't feel like I remember this game fully. Let me click into it a little bit here. Yeah, this looks new. So we've got YJess, Christy, Listel, Michelle, Alpha, Sherry, Tabrace, Ashmar, and Sissy. Okay. Bounty on the Sissy. You're like one of the only players I ever see bring Bounty, Wallian. I would have brought some form of AoE healing when you are fighting like 3 AoE units. Was that just like a skill selection mistake, or did you want Bounty instead of her AoE heal? Let me go back. Was this a Scepter Sherry? I'll go back to before boss run play. Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah, I just think he has too much AoE to not bring any form of healing at all. I mean, he's got 3 strong AoE heroes. There's no way this kills. Do you have like that accessory on her or whatever that like lets her clock and you were hoping for that? This is just you underestimating the fatness. Or just trying anything. Yeah, so we saw Wally beat Vice live, and then we've seen beat Stow on a replay. Oh, you're getting it though, YJS. Rip. The melee penalty, man. At least it's an undispellable stun, but like... Ouch. So Tabby comes in. I don't think she's gonna get anything super crazy juicy here, right? Yeah, you just set up. So you can't currently guard ignore yet, because he hasn't actually killed the Sherry yet. I assume that's coming soon, though. So she should die when she stands. Yeah, it's illegal in this tournament to pour. Because there's stuff like Kiriko out in this format that actually passes certain kill thresholds with that helmet. So Tabby can guard ignore kill now. People just have to read the rules channel. Takes quite a lot of counter damage there. So he gets the nice stun though. I guess that also dispelled her buffs. I guess the Mjolnir and stuff. Damn, the reading. I wonder who the best Tabby target here is. Probably the Michelle. I think that can wait though. It's probably better to do that. She's already pulled, huh? That's really awkward, especially because like you sacked her partner. This Ashmar is so useless now. I was gonna say, you know, maybe you go do like something with the Ashmar and kill the Mariel first or something. Although I guess that'd put you back at even numbers, which you don't want. So she gets her kill. Gets a nice clock too. That could be a big deal potentially. But they're back at even numbers now, so as long as he gets the Y just back in decent condition, she can like Meteor the Alpha or something, or 3C the Alpha. Oh, he goes for it. I actually think it might have been worse for him if he'd killed there. Because then the Tabby can just go kill like the Listel and yeah, and then you just like play like the I'm gonna keep fogging my units game or something, I guess. Oh, the Alpha still's revived? Yes, she does, you're right. I see. So pretty good damage with the Ice Dragon Breath, but not enough. No partner alive is really awkward because... No, you still get your command buff. Okay. So all things considered, this is actually pretty safe back here. Nothing can really reach, so he can just walk up one in Divine Rights, right? Does that get her Blood Dance back? One more turn, okay. So Tabby's not hiding anymore. And did Lancer lose Fizzguard there? Or is that the guard still being on it and it lost the spike? Looks like it lost the spike. Ooh. Okay, you get the kill. That was close. Is it just that damage reduction from our 3C? Versus an unbuffed Ashmar with 3 troops alive? I guess that makes sense. Somewhat. Still a little closer than I would have expected. Yeah, she really does, huh? Oh, actually, this is in Christie Aura too. That would totally do it. And it must be Tree Christie. So yeah, I guess I can see it with the 15% damage taken and then the Christie Aura. That's a lot of damage reduction for an unbuffed Ash with 3 troops alive to go through. But, so that being the case, he can't immediately kill the Tabby, which is what he really wants to get at sooner than later. Because Soldier is still guarding here. Actually, no, Liz still does magic damage. She can just go punch, right? Okay, he can AoE too. I would have honestly probably just basic to the Tabby. But this works too. He's not really in any shape to save anything else, and she's not going to solo. Man, these stuns after the unit's already acted just last freaking forever. All the time in this world to kill that. So you don't have any healing other than the 3C either, do you? Yeah, that's so awkward, man. I get the bounty, but not also on a mass attack game. I would have just given up on the Sherry and just brought like proper support skills and just tried to go for the Tabby carry, man. So what are your cooldowns like here? Do you have 3C back? No. So you probably can kill the Listel, I think. Because you should get to ignore troops and... Oh, the problem is actually... No, she's got 2 feathers, so you... They'll do boosted damage, you just won't ignore troops, and not ignoring troops I think will actually do you in. Especially since she picked up this defense boost at some point. From the Mariel or something? I'm not sure. Okay, so you just go kill the Mariel on the opposite side. I didn't even realize she stole feathers. I guess from killing the Alpha. That Blood Dance does so much damage, my god. Okay, I mean, it's also just not that much HP, but still a lot of damage. Okay. I don't think she'll beat Christie solo, to be honest. So he gets his bounty out, the last dying hurrah of the sissy. So you can't guard ignore right now, so you just go to heal. I think that's the right call. You rehide. That's the right move. I assume you just fog Sissy and attack buff while you're at it. I mean, I guess she was fogged whether you wanted her to be or not, but I think it was better for her to get fogged there. I knew that was coming. So why didn't you go for it there before you let yourself get smacked around? Oh, I guess the 3C pre-battle AoE is gone at this point. Oh no, that's because you already stood here. Yeah, so why not kill right? Oh, it's on the cooldown still, I see. I'm too used to these, like, ski games where it's just always off cooldown all the time. I know you clocked it earlier, but I forgot you missed the second clock. Oh yeah, you do not beat Christie. Way too much counter damage without the third stack to block the counterattacks. You might have actually won. Because you were leading on damage and you like heal block the Christine stuff. Maybe you can hide out, get 3C back eventually or something, but still probably would have been hard because she can just keep flower AoEing. Some good typey content though. She came pretty close to saving your ass. Alright, anyone got anything they want to send me? Otherwise, I'll probably end stream here and head out. Yeah. It's not even like those troops have like a high attack modifier or anything. What page are they? Like, I'm not sure they were even healthy enough for this. They only have 40 base attack. It's just Will's Listel being pretty freaking fat. We got EOS, end of service, or you mean something else there, Biting Bit? End of stream. I'm like, what else could that be? Oh, duh. Yeah, we got end of stream. We notably do not have end of service, despite a little bit of doom and gloom here and there. Langrisser Global is alive and kicking. Oops. Enough that you still have all these people doing World Arena. Look at Tiny over there with his almost 8,000 points. Yeah, sorry, I say that like the top 10 isn't an army of you guys doing WA for each other, for PvE favors and stuff like that. And alts, yeah. Yeah, so one person, so this is one person, these two accounts, this is one person, these two accounts. So there's like 7 people in the top 10. Oh, you say that like Slong global staff would ever pay attention to a stream period, much less my stream. Gonna get banned for WA boosting. I still think you guys' whole setup there is crazy. Okay, QK says he's available in your second JB slot. Alright, yeah, I'll take stream down there for now then. I'll catch you guys later. I'll probably stream tonight. I should be able to play out my games versus Falcon and QK. Maybe I can find DK Cecil sometime between now and the end of the season. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna be playing versus Cucumber. I'm gonna take a guess that I'm not gonna have anyone to commentate, so erring on the side of caution to not get a silent stream again by accident, I will just commentate unless someone else shows up. But alright, here we go. I think he rolled map already. Should double check box real quick. Looks fine. Okay. Alright, yeah, here we go. This will be Team Kaguya versus Team Aryan Rod. Ooh, Fishinpachi. Nice, he did it. He was asking me about him a little while ago. I'd love to see it. Pretty turtly here. So much healing here. Holy moly. So he's taking out a lot of my off healers, it looks like. But I'll pretty happily take Sophia here. And if I do, then after that he'll probably ban Hoffman Ashmar, if I had to guess. In which case I then... Ooh, Kagra, interesting. So he doesn't necessarily get a tank here then, if I ban these two. But I don't really have very long range single target either. That like means giving him something like IBC and Luke, so he could get a really strong tank bus team potentially here. I'm kind of tempted though to just play against the tankless team. Because I don't really want to be AoEing into the Aryan Rod, to be honest, so let's try it. We'll see how it turns out here. That being the case, I think I'll actually take the Christie. Since I'm more worried about tank bust than anything with the Kagura pick. Yeah, so he bans the strong healers. I'll probably take Angelica here. Chris isn't really a full healer. The Angelica could end up nice anyways. Like if this is a Lancer Kagura, that's really dangerous for my Cavalry Christie, so I actually have the opportunity to switch her into infantry or something like that. Kirika's a little annoying, just because depending on how strong she is, she might just start one-shotting stuff. It's scary to play against, for sure. I think we ban the next two strongest DPS, which are these two. Next, I probably want to pick up Shinpachi or Ledin as like a secondary tank. Shinpachi can give immunity to my Christian to make me a little bit less afraid of Kagura's like punch kick, heal down, and stuff like that. Or Ledin as like a DPS tank. I do also have the option of taking like the Chris or the Yulia or something. The Yulia is 4 stars, which is, for those of you who know, not good because Yulia is very star dependent to function, to be honest. But I do kind of want to test her out. It was kind of a rush build today. I'm going to try and shard her up for future WaifuWarS seasons. Seems like a funny unit to try out with her super stubby legs. Okay, he takes the YJS. So he's got some pretty decent AoE then with these two. I think I'll ban these two. I'm really not like the AA. I'm really not afraid of the Teedlet with the Christian here. I'm tempted to take the Chris because they do have a little bit more AoE flavor with these two combined, and especially the Sophia Kirika combo is really strong because you can rewind her so she can just keep spamming after she sits for another turn. It's a lot of skills to eat. Yeah, sure, let's go Chris. I can still pick up a tank if I want it. Or the Yulia. Depending on what he leaves. I'd be fine with any of these tanks last, honestly. Okay, Yulia or Freya, Yulia or Freya. Let's try Yulia. So what I can do to guard against the Kirika, Sir 3C hits whichever's Izuka has gone. It's whatever is lower of defensive magic defense. So since I should have more magic defense than regular defense, I can put on shrines. Probably still can't ill anything with single target anyways, because my Kaguya enchants are roided. And that should set me up pretty well to tank the Kirika. As long as I'm full health. Plus I also have Starving Runner. The Yulia, I have no idea how 4-star Yulia is gonna go, but we'll find out. Hey, how's it going? Zuko?
Yo, Ozma, you got a little bit of an echo going on your stream.
Oh, do I?
Pop in and say something.
Alright. Wonder why that is. I'm not... Okay. I'll try and track that down in a second after skill selection's done. Oh, does she not have Shrine Maidens? Okay. Okay. Must have just been a little glitch. That brings the AoE on Kirika, full AoE on YJS. Rewind on Sophia. It is Cavalry Kagura, and she doesn't bring unicorns here. I guess Angel makes some sense. Not going to be killing angels with Shrine Maidens as my troop. I think with fairies I could, but... Also, hey, Mr. Kenniken, I'm streaming on Twitch, if you're wondering why there's no stream in Discord.
Hi, Azuma. How are you?
Doing all right.
Good, thank you.
We'll see how this game goes. The thing I'm most scared of, I think, is the Kirika, but I think the Christian aura will help me out some here. I don't usually get Christian in this format. Like, it's hard to get her through Vampic. You know, I brought Mass Attack on this Chris, but nobody here needs it. Whoops.
I'm using my iPad. It's working on groups and not logging in the game.
Alright, come on, Yulia. Breeze. Breeze. Yes! Maybe she'll reach something eventually. Yeah, this int doesn't look that bad. For like 6 cast, 4-star Yulia. That should kill stuff, I think. Maybe I should have brought some AoE here, even with the Sophia and stuff. Like, I could have just brought Sanction here to start chipping out some damage.
Need to go take care of my baby. Thank you, Asuma. Enjoying playing.
Yep. Good luck. Hope it's, you know, not up all night with it.
Yeah, thank you, Asuma. See you later. Bye-bye.
See ya. Hey, Depor, how's it going? Does she preserve buffs when she uses her act again? I think she doesn't, because she gets it from her exclusive. Ooh, I think this is actually 5 stars too, not 6 stars. Do I want to change the Lancer on Christiana or turn off my Tiamat? But I guess that's fine here. Man, I should have brought Sanction, because I would love to turn this Kaguya into like a Lancer, and then like have him sanction the Kagura and do a bunch of damage. I missed out. I should have brought some AoE. That was a mistake. I even picked up like a damage increase from the Chris. Oh well. Let's just move the... let's save this. Let's save this. I might want the heal later. The single target heal side of it. Yeah, sometimes I like the 2C just to have a little bit of self-healing, because I was worried about like the AoE, but I think with the in hindsight with like the Christian aura and Angelica, I think I'm fine. Like I don't need to be that scared of not having too much self-healing. So ultimately he is going to kind of get to smack me first. I just need to see what he comes in with. Fortunately, I am Bond of Arashi on this Kagura, so I'm not going to get stunned or anything by the Kagura, but the heal down will be a little annoying. Yeah, my team's pretty slow here, so I'll just kind of waddle up with my tank and punch stuff as it comes to me. Hope that Angelica keeps up with the Kirika. Action for action. So yeah, I end up still in pretty good shape after that, all things considered. I just hate to waste my Angelic. I would have brought Dispel on Chris if I'd remembered to think about it, because everyone's already buffed anyways. Like, I don't need that much healing. I'm not worried about dying to the next AoE, but it does, like, give me that Moby down, which is just annoying. Suppose I can flower her. I'm not too worried about the Aryan Rod while she's not angry. Does Kagura reach Chris? Yeah, she does. I guess I'll waddle up one. Maybe I'll get the Dispel on the Kaguya. It'd be nice if I also get like a 10-yard breeze or something. I mean, it might be fine if she goes to Chris, to be honest. I'll just move up. Like, I don't think that's a necessarily bad trade for me. But yeah, I definitely should have brought Sanction here. Especially because I don't run Scepter on my Kaguya. My poking range is just a little low. I could have brought Unicorns on the Yulia, but I wasn't sure about my damage output with them. So I guess he was short of reaching there with the YJS. Tenyo on the Yulia. Okay. And I am in shape to kill the Kirika with Kaguya. I'll probably only heal a little bit, so I have some troops when I do it. Could also kill the Aryan Rod. That might be the move here, is flip Kaguya to infantry and bop the Aryan Rod. Angelica's a pretty fun hero. I hadn't really built her before this tournament, but I don't regret it really. She seems fun to play around with the type change. Her healing output is like okay, because she doesn't have anything in her talent to boost, you know, the strength of her heals or anything, but pretty fun little kit to play around with. How's it going, Race Crew? Yeah, Kaguya should pretty healthily one-shot this Aryan Rod. These troops are pretty tanky, and I do have Maidens equipped, but I'll have a good amount of buffs going into it, so. Now it's time to find out if Yulia at 4 stars can kill Kagura. I'm curious. I don't think she should take a Christian life here. Ooh, God, that unit is hard. I mean, I have a pretty good Christie. Ooh, routing light. Luckily, he doesn't have the single target to follow it up, but... Is there 3C2 range? It is. Do I want to do the 3C? Or do I want to do the 2C? The 2C probably hits harder. Let's 3C from guard range. Keep it safe. Let's try this Yulia. I have no idea how strong this is gonna be. Literally the first time I've deployed her on a map other than her Gate of Fate. Obliterated. That was actually a really weird animation. I don't know. I didn't get to look that close at it because obviously we're playing, but it looked like she killed Kagura's hero before the troops even died. Alright, Kaguya. Let's tear up this Aryan Rod. Waifu and waifu action. No, this is a red moon on the Yulia. I don't have gears built specifically for her. 55,000 damage. This Yulia was a rush build. So yeah, I'm not guarding right now, but he doesn't really have any single target to take advantage of it. So he does grab a life here. But I'll just heal up with Angelica. What's our range? It's 3 plus 3, I think. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I think I'm actually safe still from her. Unless she can ground target. She might be able to ground target, but I think it's ally or enemy targeting, not ground targeting. Just not positive. I think I'm fine to just anti-heal. Get rid of that. Unable to guard. And this fixed damage. Crap. Okay, I did get the dispel. I'm unable to guard. That's nice. You can just kill the Kirika and run back. The fun thing with the Kaguya kills with Shrine Maidens is you can see the Shrine Maidens are just doing absolutely nothing, but then Kaguya's heretics start hitting, and all of a sudden the damage just goes insane. Especially with this Christian faction buff. Oh, does their 3C like fully clock? I thought it was by 3. And then I guess the natural force. GG QK. I think it was a little risky for him to go tankless. Because if he picks a tank, then I'm kind of inclined to go AoE, but then I'm AoEing into Team Aryan Rod. Oh, you're right, the Wind Blooms. That's what it was. So I'd have to play like Tank Bust, but there's a lot of things you can do against Kaguya Tank Bust. Like, I think all of the tanks he had in his box had some pretty good anti-magic troops. And I don't have... I would have to go like Treants, because I don't have Firebrands leveled. Oh yeah, that would probably be like the arena rewards. I don't usually log in from PC either, so there's lots of red dots that aren't there on my phone. So yeah, he took the Kagura pick here. And that was honestly really scarily close to killing my Christian, considering those angels into Phalanx. But yeah, I think he probably should have picked up the Freya here. Or Shinpachi. Honestly, I don't know what I would do against Shinpachi with her. Because he can give himself debuff immunity with his 3C. He's got those Empress Royal Guards to be really strong against single target. Magic. Like, I gotta give kudos to him for building Shinpachi, but I think he should have picked him. You could also do Empress Royal Guards on Freya, but Shinpachi is obviously way cooler, and also because he gives himself immunity, he's not going to get a -5 mobility down from Kaguya's 3C, so I actually think he was the safest pick there for him. Shinpachi is a god gamer, of course. Let me ping Falcon. He was saying earlier he'd be available tonight. I don't know what time specifically. Yeah, honestly, I gotta say, I'm pretty impressed with that Yulia damage and her stats looked. I know, like, Loki makes everything look crazy. But I mean, this is a pretty strong-looking hero for a unit that has, like, 45% damage increase at 6 stars. Let's see, any replays we want to look at? I guess I can, we just watched this happen live while I'm chatting with QK about the match and seeing if Falcon responds. So my game versus Fire was on stream earlier. That was the accidentally silent one yesterday. Played versus Naker. I think that was on stream. No, I covered the replay. Yeah, I think all my games are covered, so. Let's claim my mail here. Yeah, Depor, I'm just posting like all of the VODs from Twitch to YouTube without any real post-processing or editing or anything like that, because I am not a high quality content creator. I just post VODs. At least for now. Maybe eventually I'll look into doing things more properly, but let's see. Let me look at the score report channel, see if we can find any games on card I haven't peeked at. Yeah, like a lot of the replays people look at for like Chinese PO or like that Hung Khan guy's YouTube account and stuff. are just like completely silent. I don't always mind that though, because it's not like I can speak Mandarin Chinese. Or really any language other than English properly. Looks like Meow's played a fair amount of games I haven't watched. I don't know if he would put them on card though. He's pretty bad about doing that. Yeah, I should actually just like check my friends list. Oh, whoops, I'm looking for his alt anyways, not his main. Okay, nice, Zuko with the content. I'm gonna take a peek too to see if Falcon's online. Because I should have him had it already. Six hours. Ooh, Say 41 is gonna try and play. I thought he was saying he's like super busy, but I guess you guys are trying to squeeze something in tonight. That'd be good content. Are you gonna bring the Togu, Zuko? Because Say 41's been bringing the memes. I think that you can definitely bring the Togu if you can get each other time wise. So it's Dao versus Zuko. Let's take a look here. You know, honestly, it's kind of funny, but like Zuko's playing the very ST Rush captain. Stao's got this like AoE-ish hero. Kind of a swap with the usual dynamic there. Although I call Samira an AoE thing, but I wouldn't say her AoE is necessarily her strongest feature. I don't know what is, but she's a funny unit. Some Tabres gaming, some Wataru gaming. This looks like it'll be good. Stao's got another Omni Time team with the Yusuke buff. Ooh. Which is he gonna take? Which is he gonna take? Which are the waifus? I would probably go with Saintus. Regular Wataru, Kagura. Yep, Zuko not putting any bait out. Okay, Excel 8 on the Deedlit. This looks like it's still wings. I think Mikey's isn't anymore. But looks like Stao's still running them. And then Sumire has Sumire skills, which do things, including AoE and guarding. Okay, yeah, let's take a look here. Was that a muda 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 muda? Like a Dio sound? I didn't even quite catch that. Let's... Alright, come on, Yusuke, you can do it. That's like a take that, I think, but where's the Muda? Alright, guess we're not gonna get it again. Maybe I went crazy and misheard. I could have sworn I heard like a Muda 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 Muda. It's a pretty good breeze on the Saintus. She's got a lot of poking range with that 1C now. Or with the one line, I should say. Yeah, there's the wings on Deedlit. Wataru. Oh no! My dude is not flying when doing his pull, unlike every other character with a pull mechanic. I think Lostum goes flying, Icemelda goes flying. Wataru apparently does not become flying, so pillar is a pillar. That's unfortunate, because I think he had the option too of just pulling to the tabby instead, right? Unless this is what he wanted to do for some reason, but... Oh no, yeah, he can still reach. It's a 3 block AA. I thought it was 2. No! Goodbye, Sanctus. A lot of reflect damage there. So he stands Freya to ditch his mobility down. Makes sense with the Kagura ready to come in hot. Okay. I can't be the only one who just heard something along the lines of Muda 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 Yusuke there, right? Oh, hura hura hura. Oh. The puppet into Luke Breeze, so infinite reach on this Luke now. So Deed coming in, should be in the danger zone to get her act again. Take a bop at the tank here. She'll probably die on the thorns, I think. Ah, her goal saves her. I think. Yeah. Nice little body block there. Assume the Azusa comes in, takes life, heals up Freya while she's at it. Nope. Luke bops. Wait, have Safe 41 and Zuko already started? I just noticed, like, it sounds like they were saying something along that line. Maybe. I'll take a peek here. I guess this will be over soon, so maybe we'll miss a little bit more band pick or something if they've already started. Ooh, does Tappy kill here? She's really hurt. She does. Okay, so Say 41 is still offline. Okay. And then let's see. She only has... Does this Omni guard right now? Yes. So Zeus kills Sumire, and then Luke kills Kagura, I guess. Oh, first strike. 73,000 damage from the Azusa. Most of her troops dead. That unit hits hard. Her and Kagura both. Those are like the two. Tank Busters and Elaine. Those are like the three I'm really scared of in this format, actually hitting my tanks. Because they just do so much damage. Oh, what don't you like about Azusa Rise Crew? Oh, because she just annihilates your tanks, you mean? Because if so, yes, I understand that. As a waifu, I think she's pretty good. One of those few heroes with like 2 EOLs, for whatever reason. Mine's not really particularly built. She might be, I think she's like a little shards into 3 stars. Yeah. I got her fairly early on, but not early on enough that I built her, but I was wishy-washy at that point still on sharding. So I thought about building her. Yeah, I think that's a good skin. That's good skin. That's good skin. I like her sprite more than I like her portrait. I like the sprite a lot, actually. I think that's her not as good class, though, unfortunately, because I've never seen that in combat. But yeah, I guess we're waiting on Say 41. It looks like he's getting his baby to bed. I'll try pinging him. No other friendlies for us to peep in on right now, it looks like. So I guess the season's still open through tomorrow, I think. I should read the rules a little bit more carefully. Round will end on 8/16, yeah. Trying to decide if I want to switch back to ladder box yet, or if I'm going to try and get Cecil and Falcon at some point tomorrow. I think with a lot of aggressive pinging, I could probably get Falcon eventually. I don't know about DK Cecil, I just haven't really heard back from them much the whole time. This is what I ran, I think, last weekend, like the last slot of last weekend. I think I'll probably start with this again. But I don't know, I'll figure it out. It's all up to whatever the me 2 days from now decides, really. I switch my box on a whim. At least a couple box slots at a time. Alright, say 41 is around. Let's ping Zuko. Or Zuko, are you listening to stream? Say 41 seems to be around. Say 41 has been running a very funny to watch box. It's like it almost looks like a Free Kong box, really. A lot of similarities. If Free Kong was running a Mono Princess box. But like Free Kong type heroes, you know? I'm trying to remember if he did actually send me a friend request at some point now. Because he changed his name when he came back to the game. And it's something with Chinese characters that, as I said earlier, I do not speak or read, of course, Mandarin Chinese in any form. Or it could be a Japanese character from the same character set. I don't know. So I'll just assume that eventually Zuko will invite and will have spected on him. do my map events, trying to get an electric headgear. I'm really desperate for like 1 or 2 more. No, this probably isn't great content, but it's what we have for now. Oh, Rescue sent me a replay. Did I just like miss you saying that in chat? I'll take a look at that after Break does its thing, while we wait for Zuko. Oh, speaking of Zuko, Rice Crew stealing out a win. Let's take a look. Rice Crew's honestly had a really solid performance this season. He's tearing things up with the Betty, really. So Rice Crew playing aggressive with that Akka pick, huh? It's not like Hoffman is a hero that can just like rush forward, but maybe he'll be pretty aggressive with the shield positioning. Zuko does have a lot of single target to punish that with like the Lucretia or the Azusa. You know, I really like that Betty Hoffman combo with Betty setting up the heal block first, so Hoffman's 3C doesn't have to hit them twice to stun. I think it's really nice. Good combo there for sure. Some Himiko gaming here, huh? That girl is a menace, really. I remember I had a game, I think it was 2 seasons ago, versus Mikey, where I felt like pretty comfortable with how things were going. And then Himiko debuffs really started rearing their head, and it was just brutal, like silence, Moby Downs all over the place. And then, of course, she's a nightmare to kill with the runaway thing. Okay, yeah, Rice Crew's like, I am going to be in your face right now. Zuko all bunched up here too, so like the shield's gonna get really nice coverage. I was gonna say, I'm surprised he's like all bunched up like this, because he doesn't, it's not like you really have any single target here. So I'd have expected him to be using the whole field. Oh man, the phase shift, super aggressive. Rice Crew's like, I am going to kill you. I'm just gonna come at you as hard as I possibly can. So Himiko eating a bunch of damage, but not deadly. Stealing all the buffs, giving them OP downs. Giving them OP downs. Giving them OP downs. Menace to society right here. So he still gets pretty good AoE with Betty because it's 3 span. This should kill the Himiko. Nice heal block on the others. I think Akka had attack skill, not again or anything. Yeah. Okay. So it'll hurt, but it's not going to kill Hoffman, I don't think, because he's Lancer. Ooh. Betty almost gets life there. If she wasn't so thoroughly debuffed from, I guess, the Himiko, then she would have killed. But Hoffman can still get a nice stun here on the Azusa and Saintis. Unless they picked up debuff immunity somewhere that I didn't notice. Was she missing the heal block before that? She was. I don't know what happened there. Oh, the Mimir, yeah. Wait, what actually has died though? Oh, Aqua Wolf or something? Trying to keep track of things here. Oh, the Himika, that's right. I forgot. Counting 5 units on Zuko's side because of Luke Puppet. So Luke's gonna try the Lana. I don't know if she does get it, but very close. And of course it is Redeemer, so she does revive. I don't think Steve gets it. Black hole hurts. Yes, it certainly does hurt. Sick T-star kill. I believed in Aqua Wolf. That's too sad. So she did lose her heal block again. I guess it was just a 1-turn heal block. Hoffman, Betty's is the one that's 2 turns. Double kill. Okay, now, so what is the situation here now? We've got a strong Akka, Luke with no puppet, and an Azusa with shield up. But that'll die. Question mark? It is werewolves. Oh, Akka doesn't care about Azusa though, actually, come to think of it. She's like, you want to turn my int into attack? Go right ahead. Still got plenty of it. So yeah, he's I think Rice Creek got this. Oh, he didn't try the Akka, huh? Hmm. Rice Creek using Wolf to break the shield. Does that work? It does. I wasn't sure if it only works against, like, heroes. Melee? I guess he wanted the Grenier heal really bad. Yeah, I would have expected Akka there as well. Because, like, if we go back and look at the scenario, right? I should check chat, make sure Safe 41, or Zuko doesn't show up. Yeah, he's still Safe 41, still waiting. Okay. If we look at the situation, right? Like, she's well buffed, she's got the Mimir buff, she's got attack buff. It's demon troops on the Akka, so those are just gonna get annihilated by the troops. That lets her, so she kills that, right? And then the wolf can break her shield, and Hoffman can then... I don't think Hoffman with these debuffs Space Cadet kills after she heals so much, though. Maybe the Lana can kill. But the Lavina and Hoffman are kind of body blocking. So yeah, I don't know. Actually, in fact, if you kill from up here, then you get to avoid all of that, actually. Because so then you got like a basically full health Azusa. Oh no, she doesn't really heal much after this one. It's just the 3C. But so that'll be... Zuko should still have turn priority. I think he probably wins with that. Because it'll be a dead Akka wolf that can only bust shield, but she can get it right back. You finish off the Lavina at some point. Luke moves closer. And then like she kills the Hoffman, so that nothing silly happens with the debuffs or whatever, and then I don't think Lana can beat the Azusa plus Luke. So yeah, I would have expected the Akka kill. I mean, I don't even know if that's exactly how it would have played out. I'm not really an expert, honestly. I'm not that good at like the thinking like 5 moves ahead side of this game. I play tank push, so my next move is usually very obvious. Sure, I made all of you check your Discord. I should like figure out at some point how to make it so that like OBS is configured so you guys hear the voice chat, but not all of my Discord noises, so you don't get my pings. Guessing Zuko's probably busy or otherwise indisposed. So it's getting pretty late, so I'll wait a couple more minutes, but I'll probably call it soon. Yeah, I get you, Rice Cream. So, like, I don't know how it is for most of you, right? But partially because I play Turtle, I don't really like to queue Apex if I don't think I have, like, a fair amount of attention span to give it at that point in time. Like, I don't really like to play Apex when it's not fairly quiet for me, and I have, like, enough time to sit down and get a few games in. I don't really like queuing just, like, one game, and I'm going to be pressured on time, you know, if I only have, like, 30 minutes to spend. Oh, the Melania Yulia game. I got like a peek at that, but I think the main problem was you were saying you forgot that she only gives physical guard. If she gave magic guard, you can absolutely bet I would be boxing um, her instead of Angelica. Also, I think she has weird bonds, actually. Angelina, I don't own. Lucia, I don't own, yeah. Because I actually did take a good look at this unit, because I was in pretty bad shape for tanks and healers for a long time for this format. Yeah, neat skill, but unfortunately does not give magic guard. Otherwise, we could bet I would be playing this plus Lewin so many games in because I love Lewin tank. It carried me through some of my earlier WaifuWarS seasons because I didn't have Shinpachi yet. I hadn't awoken to the glory of Shinpachi. Yeah, so that's actually one thing, like with Shinpachi, that's my only real complaint actually, is that he doesn't have full guard up time. And then you've also got tanks like Landius and Hilda that have problems with it too. One of my favorite things with Hilda is Windbloom's clock her 2C guard. So if you have any Windblooms, you just get to spew out tiles like crazy, which I find a lot of fun. Very easy full guard up time if you got like Lunar, Almeida, Liana, somebody doing Windblooms, you know? Yeah, the heal block and heal reversal immunity EE is neat. I think that's like usable for Wa for those of you who like to try hard. I don't think Tiny uses her or anything. And Tiny's like my go-to person I think of when I think of Wa hardcore, but neat effect. Ugh. Excuse me. So because this is a nymph game, this is going to heavily rely on how many of these units get sleepy. Also, we do have a wild Toguro. No! Oh, I'm sad. I know it's probably really dangerous to pick that into Licorice because her AoEs, but I'm sad. Yeah, I see. It's just like these don't care about the guard. Oh no, this is a different game. This is not Melania. We got Sissy Lancer here. I don't actually know that I've seen this one. This looks like it's going to be a very strong game for Zuko, though. This is a please let Nymph put all of their units to sleep from across the map game, because Zuko has an incredibly strong single target draft here. Oh, this is a Betty guard game. Poor Betty is not going to tank any of that. Okay, yeah, I'm yawning like crazy. I'll probably call it a night after this match. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Aries, hold on. Let me use my act again for some reach here. Falls asleep. I love Nymph gaming. It's so much fun to watch. They're doing their best to stay out of reach of these units. I get it. I was curious what this would have reached. I wonder if it would have been worth just... Oh, actually, never mind. Betty has guard. So, like, you say it's the reason you lost the game, but it is also the reason the top race didn't just come and kill your Sissy here, which I assume would have made things a lot more difficult, since you hadn't summoned Lancer yet. Those Wings Elaines are so scary. This is just going to be like the super Elaine cleanup game, I think. Do we have one more turn of sleepy time? We do. He's just running back. He does not want these units to fall asleep way up in the middle of the map. You don't ever 3C or you don't ever EE? You don't ever EE, I assume you mean. Or 6 stars, actually. I see. So you don't have reliable turn 1 guard summon. That makes sense. That's the annoying thing about Sissy is she really is a 6-star bust hero. I own her from like Kaguya Bond. I had to pull for her, but I just never invested in her because it was going to be so high investment for units that's very rush oriented. So Soldier Bro only has passive guard right now. It's been a lot of staring each other down. Zuko was nervous about the sleeps, and here it comes again. Is her exclusive doing something to reduce the cooldown on her 3C, or is it just that short? I know her 3C, or her exclusive helps with getting her bubbles back faster. Okay, it does help with going 3C'ing again sooner. I wasn't really sure. I don't see a lot of people use the exclusive always because Night Bloom helps a lot with the dispels and stuff. Oh, so she comes to take one Luke life. Interesting. I guess you don't really have anything to punish is the thing because Betty's your last action of the turn. I don't think she kills. Oof. Not quite. Not close was that? 2K? Okay, that's not that close, but it is reasonably close. She does at least get the counter. This Ares is just like chilling. I don't know, it's kind of awkward with the AoE on the Ares. Oh, Sleepy IBC. She actually was goddess tier to unsleep the nymph, or unsleep the top race, but... So is this what you mean, where you get your Betty guarding the licorice instead of Soldier Dude? And then you don't really have any single target DPS left to kill stuff, so now... I mean, I struggle to call Elaine or Betty a single target DPS either, but... Certainly would have hurt the Elaine a little bit more, and the Ares a little bit more after they do their AoEs here. Well, that's sleep too. Yeah, you actually might have been in a good position if it had been Soldier that died instead of Betty. I still think it'd be hard to clean up both the IBC and the Elaine, but you'd be certainly in a stronger position with the Betty. Oh, the fog. Alright, GG race crew. Poor Betty. Yeah, it seemed like it. I always like these nymph games. A lot of funny sleeps there too, like the across the map sleeps. Fun combo with the Luke there. I didn't even think about the puppet doing the cooldown reduction. I'm so... That's one thing, is like, Luke is such like a common hero, right? Everybody uses her. I never think of these like Luke puppet plays because I don't have Luke. I've never really used Luke other than like a little bit of Luke usage when like backseating. So like I've used Agnes and have like her hammer, but I just don't think of those like plays you have when you have like reliable, easy cooldown reduction like that. I'll get into it a little bit more now that I'm using Gustav some, but a lot of fun combos like that. Anyways, it's late. I'm very sleepy. I'll call it there. Thanks for coming out and watching, people. Have a good night. Hopefully we can get a little bit more content tomorrow before the regular season ends, and then we'll have top 4 and finals after that at some point. Not really super clued into that stuff. That's all Raven. Yep, see ya.